Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 547th stream where we're going to be playing little Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. Have you heard of this game? I don't know. I feel like we might want to check it out, right? Yeah, no Mana Pug today, Memory Martin. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you're having a great day. So good cuddling with the Poochie. That's awesome. Yes, but it has been a little while since I have streamed this game, and I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't been playing a ton of video games as of late. And this is one of those games that obviously it's one I keep coming back to. I did miss a couple of days, and so had to restart my Nook Miles, but I'm back to my 7-day streak. However, a few of those days really primarily was me just going in and checking in with the ADV, so there's not a lot that has changed, but maybe a few things, and I'm looking forward to actually spending some significant time tonight playing a little bit and sharing what's here with you. So everybody, 3, 2, 1, and snap. Chronolox, welcome on in. Let's go ahead and see what we find here. Chronolox has kept their wits about them. Unfortunately, they wanted to go into the wormhole, and so their wits may have possibly confused them. What's happened to Manapug? Oh, nothing's happened to Manapug, Chronolox. Just no Manapug in the room curled up with me whilst I stream. That's all it is. We're all good. No problems here. Good evening, everyone. Chronolox jumps into chat after Mana snaps fingers. Perfect. Nice. Right now on Isle Mana, it is 8:32 p.m. on Monday, September 21st, 2020. There really isn't any news to speak of today, but... Oh, the latest copy of my favorite magazine arrived today. I'm looking forward to reading it later. I guess that doesn't really qualify as news, does it? That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest... blah, blah. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. There we go. Oh, Mana, I have shooting stars if you want to come over, Memory Martin says. Ooh, that is definitely an invitation I will consider. Glad to see you, sir, Chrono says. Thank you so much. And you all too, chat. Thank you so much. It is good to be seen. It is good to be back. And we're going to go ahead and say hi to Lopez as well. Hey, how are you doing? Buongiorno, Brian. I've been brushing up on my Spanish since we last met up. It has been a little while. Badoom! What have you gotten yourself into? Well, I haven't seen that Ariel around here lately, Badoom. Maybe I should up my island hopping game. Become more of a wandering dance guru or something. Indeed, maybe I should up my island hopping game. But guess what? You ever see a photo of me when I was younger? Me and all my friends. We're all misunderstood. You say we stand for nothing. There's no way we ever could. Sorry, that just, I don't know. Me and all my friends. In pleather jackets with tons of spikes and studs, all black except our hair, which was neon. Look, I didn't invent the style. Oh, Renee, that's pretty funny. And hey, this is kind of cool. Look at this. We have bells. Chrono asks if, Memory Martin asks if Lopez is new. Lopez is not new. However, who do I have right now? I almost had a new person join us. I was going to have them kick out Clay, but they wouldn't kick out Clay, and I didn't want to kick out anyone else, and so it's what we've got. But we have on the island Renee and Drift, my two originals, and then Spork, who I adore. Patty, Marina, probably one of my favorites. Top 3 for sure. Included also in that top 3 would be Lopez. Really enjoy Lopez. We've got Keaton, Clay, Blanche, and Eunice. Eunice is a new favorite. I really like her personality. I'm thinking that Clay will be the next person to go, should that be what we end up doing. I don't really have a large attachment to Clay. And we had this really cool little duck that came in who was talking poetry. but she wanted to get rid of Drift. And then we had this really cool little, I think she was a cow. Is that what it was? I'm not remembering right now, but she was also pretty cool. I mean, talking about like poetry and things like this. Like, oh, this will be good. Nah, they wanted to kick out Drift as well. So I haven't been cheesing it and just going back and cycling through. I just didn't really have the time for one thing, but I also wanted to sort of play fair, so to speak, quote, quote. And if they were people I was really, really drawn to, I might have tried a little harder, but as it is, I'm fine with how things panned out. And Twitchy Berry, hello, greetings to you. Welcome on in. So good to see you. It's so good to be back. I have really missed streaming, I'll tell you, and I've really missed just chilling with you and playing this game. And oh, Clay is here. Speaking of Clay, sorry I was lost in a thinking hole. I'm trying to decide a thing. I've been thinking about if I ought to move away. I kind of want to go see the world, you know? I've been watching a bunch of travel shows, and going to new places seems like a cool way to get smart. Honestly, here's the question I'm going to pose to all of you. Should I encourage Clay to try travel, doing all the things that I would otherwise encourage someone to do? Or do I wait and see if someone comes to the campsite? I'm kind of thinking letting Clay go and then seeing who comes. And, you know, it'll be a roll of the dice. That may be the next person that we want to have move. But what do you think? What do you think? Do what you think. You were not a fan of him, were you? No, I feel like this is what we were just talking about. How serendipitous. I was just mentioning Clay would be the person that we could ask to leave should someone come to the campsite that we like. Oh no, Twitchy Berry is getting about 1 frame every 3 or 4 seconds and no sound. Hold on a second. Let me just adjust this in chat. Or address this in chat. Oh no. I'm not seeing an issue on my end. Perhaps a refresh or an app restart? MM says, well, you just said you're not attached to him, and it'll take, I think, another 15 days for another villager to move, and I don't know if they can offer it twice in a row. So, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm doing it. That could work. Okay, well, I'm glad we had some quality hangout time. I'll always remember the good times. I hope you do too. Even if we're far apart, we're still friends. Indeed. That's, it's too bad, but also I feel like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this, honestly. Kind of an interesting way to start the stream. I didn't think that we would almost immediately have one of our animals moving out, but hey, that's where we're at. Nothing here. Let's go ahead. Boy, there's some frantic dusting going on over here. Don't know what to say. Compy reboot time, Twitchy Berry says. All right. Good luck. And there's our 7 days in a row bonus. Memory Martin has also opened their gates should I want to come. Let's look at the special goods real quick. Ooh, Rockin' KK. That's a new one. Let's place an order for that, please. Thank you much. Glad we did that. Now, I guess one thing I wanted to share with you, I'm sort of working on this, and it's sort of a goofy thing, but I am actually attempting to Nookify my iPhone with iOS 14, and I think I can show you. Hold on a second. First, let me go over here. Okay. Here we go. So, it's probably going to look a little strange on the screen here, but so this is my Nook phone, right? There you go. See that? See that, everyone? Wow, it's like I should have done it this way here. This is better. There you go. See that? See, I'm working on nookifying it. All right, yeah, that was a little bit of a fail on my part for how I did that, but okay. I guess I'm always going to be learning things. That's for sure. Anyway, yeah, Memory Martin goes, whoa, cool. So I'm still working on this. What it is in iOS 14, you can use the Shortcuts app along with some custom images to make new icons. And there's a little bit of a cost, but it's pretty cool. And I really like how it's turning out. And then, of course, it's custom background and everything like that. But I'm basically skinning my iPhone like a Nook phone. And I'm planning on probably sharing that more in detail through either a blog post or a video or something like that sometime. Swirly-eyed Link, hello. Happy whatever day it is today. Monday? Yes, happy Monday to you. Thanks for coming by, Swirly-eyed Link. Big shout-outs to Swirly-eyed Link, actually. If you don't know, Swirly-eyed Link is a friend of Mana and fellow streamer and Zelda fan. So there's something to love right there. And I'm going to put this in the chat for you so you can follow along. And what were you streaming most recently, Link? Thanks, man. I didn't have to do that. I know I didn't have to, and yet I wanted to. You were playing Smash earlier tonight. Excellent. Man, at some point I'm probably going to have to get Smash. Probably going to have to. Some new outfits. Ah, yes. Sable, it is my pleasure. Let's go up here. So how did the Smash playing go, huh? That's the other question. I'm gonna just scooch over here a little bit. There we go. Actually, I kind of want to adjust the camera angle a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. You can only stay for a few minutes. You wanted to stop by and wish you well with your job situation. Thank you so much. It's nerve-wracking. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that I want to love my job as it is. There are so many things that are perfect about it. And it was through discernment realizing, you know what? This might not be the best place for me to apply my gifts. And, and there's certainly weaknesses as well. There's certainly things that where I do not have a strength. And it's not, that's important to recognize too. It's like, is this a good use of your gifts? And are there gaps in your skills that you need to recognize, And how likely are you to really evolve in those areas? And so I'm kind of taking the whole thing in mind and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I've got a few other ideas in mind, but there's not a lot out there at the moment. It's kind of unfortunate timing, but I'm going to be looking for a while, and I'm not in a hurry. I mean, I still have my job. I'd like to do it sooner rather than later, but I'm not going to rush into something just because. Let's talk to Eunice real quick. So happy to see you, Lamb Chop. Aw. I want to chat. I have chores I should be doing, but I'm loving just being outside today. Yeah, I get that sometimes. So I'm going to take my time to do this right as best I can, but I want to do it soon, and I'm going to try to find something that also allow me to move in the direction I want with things like this even, like streaming. This is something I do not want to lose. I want this to be a part of my future. So with that in mind, I'm going to keep at it, keep cracking. What would I want to do? Do you want to know right now what I'd want to do. I'm gonna, normally I'm a little more guarded with some of these things, but I'm gonna go ahead and share it. We've got a good group right now in the chat, so why not? If I had total final say in everything at this moment, I would actually like to be. I'd like to be a librarian. True story. And maybe start full time, but eventually move to part time, and supplement pay with what I am doing here with streaming, and be a deacon in the Catholic Church. That's what I want to do going forward. That's where I'm at right now. Is that really what I'm going to end up doing? I don't know. Unfortunately, there aren't any library positions open right now. It would take more schooling and training and everything like that for being a deacon. So there's lots of considerations here. But that is right now what I would suggest, or what I would like. So MM says, oh, if you decide to come over, I won't be able to voice chat because I'm in a loft outside my room and it's midnight here and I don't want to make too much noise. That makes sense. How about a deacon and media specialist in a Catholic church? Chrono asks. So what is a media specialist? Why a librarian? Swirly-eyed Link asks. Would it be more about the access to resources or the help to those researching? I have my entire professional career has been with direct services, and it's always been exhausting to a certain level. Even if this particular role that I'm in now is more draining without relief, where in my past jobs I've had maybe either schedules or things that have helped aid a better balance where I get recharged. That's part of why the change here. And it's true, it's basically a librarian, but it helps with technology. Gotcha, Chrono. That makes sense. No way!
Is that a new subscriber? Welcome!
Seth, thank you so much. Aw.
Welcome back, Mana. I hope that things are getting back to normal in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, might be a little debatable, but yeah, no, I mean, actually, we had a little bit of the haze come back today. We had some blue in the sky yesterday, which was nice. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. As far as why I would want to be a librarian as opposed to, something maybe more direct service or helping, that kind of thing. I think I'm ready for something where I don't have to take my work home with me. I'm there, I'm supporting patrons, I'm in an environment that I enjoy, and I'm done. When I'm done for the day, I'm done. When the door is closed for the library, there's nothing I have to go back to, right? There's nothing I have to worry about. Now, this might be me projecting what library work really is. I did consider at one point getting a degree in library sciences, but I never followed through with that. So I'm definitely talking outside of my wheelhouse here, but I would like to look into that. Again, it's still hard work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say, oh, I just want something easy. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that there's what I'm looking for now is not what I have done now for years, which was a lot easier to do without a small child. And as my priorities and focuses have changed, I think my needs in a job have changed also. And one of the biggest things that I regret about, I shouldn't say regret, I don't have regrets about my job right now. In fact, I'm glad I've done it for as long as I've done it. But in terms of things that have been disappointing, I wanted to have more opportunities to stream. And I wanted to keep this up, and that was very important to me. And moving here with family, the idea was I wasn't going to be so tied up in the hustle and bustle of things, and I would have time to schedule things in like streaming. So I am looking for something along those lines for now. Again, maybe library work. There's a lot of streamer friends who are also in the field of library sciences, which is pretty cool. The diaconate, and also continuing to grow and improve all the content creation I do. So, ooh, Memory Martin just caught a whale shark. 8-Bit Dad says finding a new position can be exciting. Moving career paths can be tough, but can make life seem new, and that's exciting. That is something that I am hoping for. Maybe fresh starts in 2021, right? That's kind of where I think a lot of the world is right now. But truly, I do want to make content creation a big part of my future, and I acknowledge that there are very few people who do make it, so to speak, in this area of streaming. But if I'm not investing any time, then I'm definitely not going to make it, right? So, and I enjoy this. There's something about streaming that's awesome. It's this instant creative process. I always feel like, even though I try to be very genuine and honest with you, I try to let my personality shine forward, I also am very keenly aware that I'm trying to present a show with content. I'm trying to make my assets very nice. Like, I'm trying to have great overlays and things and custom alerts, and I want to have something beautiful and inspiring for all of you. And the more that I think about it, the more I feel like my two great heroes, so to speak, at the moment are both Mr. Rogers and J.R.R. Tolkien. So Fred Rogers was hugely impactful as a children's programmer, and the fact that he was bringing in beautiful things like this incredible jazz piano and tackling huge, difficult topics and bringing this genuine, authentic, faith-filled worldview to everyone in a very humble way. And I hope that I can do the same. And as far as Tolkien, that worldview through the creative, adventurous, archetypal worldview is what I want to bring. And so, yes, won't you be my neighbor to get rid of this ring? So that's those are two people that I really appreciate. I'm seeing that you do as well in chat. On big movement forward for me, excuse me, one big movement forward for me in my life was when I got fired from a dead-end job that I wasn't enthusiastic about. It was a kick in the pants that I needed, and that started me on the track that got me where I am today. You know, I'm going to just throw this out there that some of the unplanned things like that, and certainly, I mean, I feel like my life's been full of those unplanned, unexpected things like that. And in the moment, feelings of maybe failure or regret or what have you will dominate. And yet to see the good that comes out of it is a very wonderful thing. So kudos to you for recognizing that. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think that just recognizing burnout is what prompted me to really reconsider all of this. And so I feel good about being on this path towards a new job. By the way, I'm also aware that I'm saying a lot and filler words. I try not to do that. In the past, I've been better at it. I'm trying to get better at it again. Right now, however, I'm also fighting this chest pain cough thing that I got, and it's all from the smoke. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that, and I have to deal with it and then just try my best. But at times, it's easy just to rely on the old as I try to gather my thoughts and maybe even catch a breath. So if you notice that a lot more recently, or in the last, I just did it right there, or in the last couple of streams, that's why. So, shall I be your counter? Chrono asks. Well, how many was that? I don't know. That starts us off in deficit, I think. Actually, sure. You know, Chrono, I would be okay with that. And in fact, I wouldn't mind even doing something with that, like a little spin the wheel kind of thing at the end, like David V. Kimball does, where if I am caught using and you catch it, that doesn't count, by the way. If I'm caught saying that word, then you could... oh, darn it. See? That was one. That's a genuine one. That's one right there. Put it on the counter. Then you could spin a wheel at the end and maybe get something cool. MM says, oh, okay. I was born in Hong Kong in the late 90s, so I tend to miss those sorts of references. I did not know that, Memory Martin. I'm sorry. I didn't catch what you were saying before, but yes, I should mention who Fred Rogers is. So, Swirly Eyed Link says, it was a kids' television show a while back. Not sure how to describe it other than to say it benefited a lot of people. That's a great way of putting it. Fred Rogers put together a PBS, public television, kids show with part in real life and part with puppets. And there's another one. And the show was tackling topics. That's basically what it was. Did you nab some Mario 35th pins? 8-Bit Dad asks. No, I did not. And I believe those are all sold out, right? I missed my opportunity. I didn't do all the things. And to be perfectly honest, honestly, the only thing I want right now is that, what's it called? Game & Watch. There we go. The pins, that was something that I was thinking about. I was looking at when we first talked about it. I was excited. I thought that I would maybe try to get them. But the reality is I don't need knickknacks, really. I'm trying to avoid getting too many of those said knickknacks because, well, there's only so much space. We have a smaller home, and so I don't mind. But you're still on the hunt for the Game & Watch. Still can't find a pre-order. As far as I know, it has not had the FCC rating in the United States and has not been up for pre-order yet. Please let me know if you find it. I will let you know as well. I don't even know how to put it in an alert. For example, I thought about using something like BrickSeek or some of the other services that will alert you when a pre-order is up or something is in stock, but I don't even know where I would find it. So I did pre-order Mario 3D All-Stars. Unfortunately, it was delayed in shipping, and so I don't have it yet. It said it was supposed to come today. I'm wondering if it did come today. It may have, but I missed, so. Steffers, heyo! Animal Crossing characters are so adorable. Indeed. Steffers, so good to see you. Thank you for coming on in. We're having a nice and relaxing chat here. And I'm selling some things. And yes, Animal Crossing is fantastic. I just downloaded iOS 14 today, by the way, and I am currently trying to reskin my phone, my iPhone, to look like a Nook phone from Animal Crossing. So yes, I like the series a lot. Yes. Everyone, Steffer is here. Actually is someone that I met the other day, and she streams things such as Fortnite. Fortnite, which, if you want to know, I don't know if I want to admit this, but, what? We've got Raiders! Okay, you didn't see that. RL Richie, no way. Rob and Alex, we've got Sorcerer Finch with Pika Power. Thank you so much for coming on in. Rob sees it. Uh-oh, we'll address that in a little bit. There's an elephant in the room right now. Zero Storms, good to see you. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, Raiders. Good stuff. We're being raided, everybody. Grab a fire flower, dodge the bullet bills, and perhaps check out RL Richie's channel. I guarantee you will find a cool streamer combo here. Rob and Alex, two friends who do a lot of retro gaming, lots of Pokemon and sharing of their life and their passions. Rob has played guitar in stream. They have cool cards that you can collect that will unlock challenges. They have a very interactive stream. They're a great team and they do awesome work. And by the way, I was mentioning earlier about kind of being interested in being a librarian. Well, Alex is a librarian, so there you go. It comes full circle. That's how I like these streams to go. But welcome on in, everybody. If you're new around here, I am Mana. You can ask me anything you want, including do I play Pokemon? I'll address that in a second. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo. That's definitely my passion. Retro on original hardware when I can. If not, it'll be something like the Virtual Console. And indie titles. So you saw also The Last Campfire downloading. That'll be a game I'll be playing for the first time this Wednesday in a couple of days. Then we'll have the last bug off of the season on Saturday morning. I'm a huge Nintendo fan.
Whoa,
Rob.
thank you. How generous.
Thank you. I really appreciate those bits, Rob. Thank you so much. But yes, I have played Pokemon. I have played a little bit of Pokemon Blue on the 3DS Virtual Console, and I have streamed a little bit of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Got kind of far and then moved and haven't gone back to it, but I'm not necessarily a huge Pokemon fan, I'll be perfectly honest. I enjoy watching other people play, but I prefer that over playing, if that makes any sense. I myself am a big fan of platformers and adventure games. My favorite video game of all time is Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo. I love the Legend of Zelda series, and platformers are my bag. I also really enjoy Mario Kart. That's a fantastic franchise. And there you go. That's just a little bit about me. So, anyways, hang out. Feel free to kick back and relax. We're just doing some odds and ends around this Isle Mana, as it were, and taking it easy tonight. I'm kind of getting back after a couple of weeks that I took off because I am in Southern Oregon. We had the fires. I've been going through a lot of difficult internal dialogue considering a major change in my career, my job. I'm actually looking for a new job. So it's been a lot. And right now I'm a little bit lost into what I was doing in this game. I've been playing every day to get my Nook miles and whatnot, but I haven't really done a lot in the island. So I'm kind of just cleaning things up a little bit. And we heard about that. I've been sending you good vibes. Thank you, Rob. I really appreciate that. Yeah, there's so much. 2020 is the gift that keeps on giving sometimes. But yes. XXSLBXX1999 says, looking forward to sticking around and chilling. Awesome. Thank you so much. But truly, for me, streaming is all about the relationships. I look at games like something that we gather around. It brings us together, but the focus is really on growing together and growing in community. So if you want to chat, if you have questions, feel free. Of course, lurking is fine. I always welcome people who want to just listen because I understand sometimes I do as well. But don't be shy if you would otherwise like to be engaged and ask me any questions. And if you like what you see, please do consider following. I do appreciate that. My stream schedule is kind of consistent, but not always, so. Steffers likes fighting games. I like them too. In fact, I just did an unboxing video with my friend Scooter102089 that'll go up on YouTube as a sort of intro to a stream series we'll do in a little bit here. Let me actually grab it real quick just so I can show you, because it's behind the green screen, so 1 second. And I do have a couple of more exciting things about this that I will encourage you to check the video out to see more about, but I got this. Streets of Rage 4, classic brawler. Now, I know you said fighter, and there is a difference. Hey, Rob's going to go order some pizza. Perfect. Could you send a Hawaiian style my way? That would be fantastic. That's my favorite. Memory Martin asks if I still play New Leaf, and I haven't touched it in a little while, I'll be honest. I would like to pick it up in a little bit, but right now it's this game primarily. I should probably try to reunite this with its owner. Let's try and do that. And Rob says pineapple incoming. Yes, awesome. And says that my villager guy is adorable. Thank you. I think he's looking pretty cool there. The glasses are definitely what I'm wearing here. Even got the little flip in the hair, and then it's just, you know, I actually have shirts like that. I almost wore one today. Animate Barrel, hello, welcome on in. Stepher says, ha ha ho, in Korea we say fighting when you are having a hard time or have a lot to do. There we go, but I do like the Nintendo Mortal Kombat. Okay, never mind, I misunderstood. Having not been to Korea myself, I did not get that reference, but I'm glad that you shared that with me, because now I know. Animate Barrel, what is up? It's got strong mana energy, Rob says. Nice. I figured I was just wondering because I've been getting back into doing all my dailies. Back into it after doing all my dailies in New Horizon. Oh, really? So why going back to New Leaf as opposed to maybe doing some new things in New Horizons? I'm curious about that. Maybe waiting for some other things to unlock, or what's that about? Okay, we need to sell some things. Mr. H says, seeing New Horizons and being a Star Wars fan is always odd. Well, why is that? I'm curious. Oh, New Hope.
Whoa.
Rob, thank
How
you.
generous.
Okay, see you soon. You're a force of positivity and I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rob. And I appreciate you and Alex, absolutely. Oh, man. But yes, New Hope, that makes a lot of sense. I could see that. By the way, we probably will be doing some Star Wars streaming in the near future. I'm going to see if my rig can handle, it'll definitely be on lower settings, but if it could handle the new, what is it called, Squadron? Is that what it is? I think it's called Squadron. I'm pumped about that game. It looks super cool. It actually looks like a game coming out of EA that I want to play. I mean, there's a few Star Wars games, to be fair, that I've wanted to play, but I don't know. As of late, they haven't quite been what I'm interested in. All right, we got rid of those. Let's get rid of some of the items in our inventory, such as the pansy bag. Really not interested in Squadrons, personally. Not my type of game, Mr. H says. Really? That kind of surprises me. I mean, I know everybody has different tastes and things, but that just seems like such a classic Star Wars thing. You're flying ships around in space. That's kind of the quintessential Star Wars. In fact, back in the day when I was in between Star Wars licensed products, I had to come up with my own solutions. So I built my own Star Wars spaceships out of paper plates, cardboard, and things like that. Flew them around the house, and that's what I used to get by. And it worked. I had a lot of fun. I would have them zoom in and out of chair back post things and do somersaults and barrel rolls and all that. So, or air, what is it called? Air rolls, whatever the actual term is. You probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you probably know. Flight simulators have never been my jam. I'll agree with you about flight simulators. I'm not a fan of flight simulators. Arcade style spaceship / racers, I'm all about that. I like those. To answer your question as to why I went back to New Leaf, 2 words: flower breeding. Plus, I feel like I've unlocked everything in terms of the latest update, Memory Martin says. That's kind of what I was going to guess, but that's good to hear. It makes sense. So again, everyone here, thank you so much for coming in from the raid. I hope you're having a good time. I hope that you enjoyed Rob's stream. I'd love to know what Rob and Alex were streaming, or if it was just Rob, all what was going on there. And if that's seen as my sneaky way of asking you to share something in chat so that I know you're there, well, they're on to me. Okay. I got a brachiopelvis. Just kind of just clicked, you know. Anyways, Wednesday night, I just want to throw this out there. Wednesday night, it's always kind of a really fun night. A lot of the Friends of Mana who can't come on Monday nights will come on Wednesday nights. And we are going to be playing The Last Campfire, which is a game I've not played before. And here's a little campfire here. As I talk about this, I could just do that. But I always use this campfire analogy. So I'm going to throw this out there. Okay, here's the deal. Games, video games. Obviously, I'm a big fan of them. I enjoy them. I grew up with them. I love to collect them, talk about them, play them, everything. Hey, how's it going, Pixel Wave? Welcome back, man. I'm glad that you're safe. Got a lurk to get some work done. No problem. But Pixel Wave, thank you so much. Nice.
Oh, thank you. How generous.
The return of mana.
That's getting more Star Wars references right there. Everyone, please check out Pixel Wave, a member of Family Friendly Live. Go to familyfriendly.live to find out more about our Twitch team. As I was going to say here, I'm just going to throw this out there. A lot of people know this and have heard it before, but since there are new people here, I'm going to mention it. What?
Done so according to my design. It was I
No
who
way.
allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
I, the text-to-speech person, wish you well in your future endeavors, whatever they may be.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks, Bot of Mana, for shouting that out. Swirly-Eyed Link, thank you so much for that resub. That's awesome. And, wow. I really do appreciate that. Oh, more stuff is happening. Scooter's hosting. Thank you so much. Swirly-Eyed Link says you're welcome and thanks for being you. Aww. Well, I was going to share that I look at video games and the games that we share and stream as a campfire. So if you ever have been camping with friends or family, you might recall the instance where everyone gathers around the fire, and even though everyone's looking at the fire and the flames dancing among all the glowing embers, the real thing that's happening is that people are digging deep and they're bearing their souls to one another, and they're chatting and growing together. And again, that goes back to what I said about Twitch. It's about relationship, and that's the way I approach streaming. So the campfire analogy is one that I really appreciate, and then I've also really appreciated the journey motif and the fact that this last game that I played on Saturday was a short hike. Oh, that game was so good and so uplifting. It was a great game to get back into streaming with. I'm just digging it. And that was a very intended pun. Very intended. And by the way, so yes, I was going to mention there, we talked about this little thing on here. There's The Last Campfire that's downloading. And Fortnite, yes, I actually have been playing Fortnite on the PC because my best friend wanted to get into it, started playing it, and was playing with myself and Steffers and another friend of his the other night. And he and I, on our very first rounds in two-player co-op, won the first 6 and lost our 7th game before ending for the night. And it's not a bad game. I'm going to be honest with you. Is it one I really see myself streaming? I don't know. I'm not sure that I'll be streaming it. I'm not sure that it's something I want to stream. But it's certainly a game that I have a lot of prejudice about, it's one of those things. It's like, it's too popular. It can't be good. It's kind of good. Like yeah, there's a reason that in terms of battle royale, it's a winner. It's top of the charts. There's a lot of creative aspects to it that I think demonstrate really good game design. So, and it's free to play, so I kind of get it. And I've found myself wanting to go back. And like Stepher says, now he's addicted. A little bit. It's a very addictive game. So, what is this here? Scooters saying, what is this? Oh, how is Mario All-Stars 3D without spoilers? Memory Martin asks. Well, here we go. Scooter says, is it really spoiling when the games are at least 13 years old? Although, of course, with a kappa, which I appreciate because I don't think there's a time limit on spoilers. To me, I think that there should be the ability to interject if you don't want spoilers for something. Someone says, well, that part in Star Wars when, and then you could say, oh, wait, hold on a second. I actually haven't seen the movies yet. And that's when the other person would go, you've never seen Star Wars. What's wrong with you? And then a big fight breaks out and you go home maybe with a couple of bandages, but also you're watching Star Wars together and everything is all good and you've made up and life is all in balance yet again. Wait. What? Yeah, big fight with lightsabers. All right, we got a tree standee, everybody, but I already know the recipe, so we're going to put it in our little section here where people can grab any of these musical albums and DIY cards. Those are all fair game, all duplicates. Scooter says, don't worry, Art of Mana, I was joking. I know. Barry is asking if I'm planning on streaming Super Mario 35. Actually, yes. I would like to stream it a little bit. My plan, though, is to do a full Mario franchise playthrough, mainline titles, at some point. And when I do that, I don't think I'm going to do the 35th anniversary editions. I think I'm going to do the original copies of the game. So I'd like to really just show a little bit of what the 35th edition looks like, play a little bit of it, get some thoughts. Everything I'm seeing, I'm not able to really comment firsthand, but I'm not seeing the issues that people are talking about. It seems like it's fine. It's adequate. It does what it does, and it's not more. Right? It would have been cool if they had actually remade the games, but I think then we would be seeing each game individually made and released. I don't think we'd see a collection. So, hey, do what you do. And that's right, by the way. Twitchy Berry says Disney paid less for Star Wars and Marvel than Xbox paid for Bethesda. I didn't realize that was the relationship there of how much money was spent. I actually didn't realize it was that much. But yes, they did buy Bethesda, and I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's really been talked about and mentioned or confirmed in the news. I don't follow Microsoft and Sony that closely. However, I think, based on how Microsoft has been acting recently, that they're not looking to make Bethesda games first-party exclusives so much as trying to get a really good developer that can be used as a third-party developer. And really, they're trying to create a system that can be used to play games if you don't have another system or a computer. And if you happen to have a computer, they want to be that system you use. And in that case, they're kind of getting out of the console race, which actually makes a lot of sense. And it would make a lot of sense to have an investment in game developers as opposed to R&D for hardware. And so I think that's where they're going. That would be my guess anyways. Again, I don't follow this that closely, but that's going to go ahead and be my assumption. If they went the other route, where Bethesda games suddenly become Microsoft exclusives, to be perfectly honest, it would be yet one more developer and franchise set that does not interest me in the Microsoft Xbox exclusive lineup. I'm just not a fan. Gears of War, no interest. Halo, marginal interest. Doom, no interest. Fallout, no interest. I mean, yeah, there's just not a lot that makes me want to go and play those games. They're just not my type of games. I would much rather sit back with a Legend of Zelda or Animal Crossing New Horizons or a short hike, for that matter. So there's a reason I say Nintendo, retro, and indie. Those are my top 3. Okay, Skyrim, yeah, that's fair. That would be about the one big one for me. But I'll be honest. Were there to be a Skyrim follow-up, I guess, what is it? Not Oblivion, what's it called? Elder Scrolls. If there was a new Elder Scrolls game, I mean, there's already new ones after Skyrim. Would I be tempted to play it? I don't know that I would. It's such a large game, a huge commitment. There's so many others like it, including Skyrim, which I've never finished. But there's so many others I haven't even played yet that I think I would just go back and play some of those. I've never played the Witcher series, and I have a little bit of an interest in that. So I would go that route as opposed to a new Skyrim game or a new Elder Scrolls game. And honestly, it's now been surpassed in my mind with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has elements that I really appreciated and liked about Skyrim that I would choose to play in that game over Skyrim. Okay. Again, I'm not putting Skyrim down. I think it's an excellent game that clearly had a lot of very cool, groundbreaking aspects to it. And even it's worth mentioning, and this is something Bethesda's really good. Oh yeah, Scooter, no, I wasn't saying that Witcher is Bethesda. I mean games like Elder Scroll is what I was trying to say. But, you know, one of the cool things that Bethesda does is they open up the doors to modding, and a lot of people will mod these games. That's kind of cool. So that's something that I think is interesting and worth giving some applause to. It's that they have a really solid lineup of games that they encourage people to go and experiment in. So it's pretty cool, right? Okay. And Scooter goes, my bad, gotcha. No worries. Cooper's sweeping. I wonder if he'll start to sleep bark soon. I think you meant sleeping. Martin says, Memory Martin says, I've played a little of Fallout 4 that I got from my uncle. I don't know if he worked on the game or not. He just got a good deal and thought I'd like it. There you go. Again, I have nothing against Microsoft or Sony. If money was no option, I would own both. And I happen to have an original Xbox, an Xbox 360. I have a a PlayStation, a PS2, and a PS3. I would probably like to pick up a PS5, maybe a PS4 here pretty soon. But in terms of Microsoft, I'm not sure that I really have much incentive to get an Xbox One. I have a 360, and I'll tell you, the games I have for it, I can count on two hands. And it's enough. Like, it's all the games that I want. Like, it's all the ones that are exclusive to the Xbox 360 and then a couple others that were just cheap. But, you know, if I could get it on another platform, I'm going to get it there. You know, that's kind of the thing. Mr. H says, I have a lot against the company at Microsoft, but that goes down to opinion. But yeah, really, I got to go. No worries, Mr. H. Getting late. Their internet connection hates them right now. Have a great time, everyone. Mr. H, thank you so much. Do good, be well, and I'll catch you next time. On Wednesday, hopefully, where we play a little bit of The Last Campfire. By the way, most Xbox games I'm interested in are on PC or Switch except one, which is Rare Replay. Right, Scooter? Yep. All right. We're going to do a thing here. C Sports Challenge, and I see sports as challenging. Mana Sprout has started soccer, by the way. Oh my goodness, everybody. Little at the YMCA, just a little running around, you know. It's so adorable. Oh my gosh, Barry, I'm gonna talk to you in a second here about that. But yeah, she's been playing that. So last week she played indoors because of the smoke. Today was the first day outside. She got a little bump. Her and her teammate bumped, and then the other team bumped into her, and it was two on two, little skirmish or whatever they call it. Anyway, so she didn't have a great day today, but boy, she had a blast last week, and she was able to do everything except she struggled a little bit with dribbling, but she was able to stop the ball, kick it between her mom's legs. It was just all kinds of good stuff. So it's pretty cool. MM says the only Xbox games we had growing up were the Lego games, excellent series, and the Kinect games. Oh, I've never played the Kinect. I always wanted to, especially that Star Wars game, the dance game, even though I don't like dance games, but whatever. All right, so I need to collect Big Fish, which is, by the way, like my favorite movie. That's right. Okay, ever played The Lord of the Rings Part 1 on SNES? Twitchy Berry asks. I'm so glad that you asked, because I have. I love it. It's fantastic. The music is fantastic. It's such a cool game. It even includes support for the Super Nintendo mouse. And it is, in fact, a game I actually would like to play on stream sometime. I haven't yet. There's another one I'd like to play on stream as well, which is this one right here. The Lord of the Rings adventure card game. But there you go. I love that movie, Animate Barrel says, but I cry just about every time I watch it. Oh, Lord of the Rings is so good. Love the books. I'm rereading the books right now. In fact, I'm doing a little book club book read with a few friends, and it's pretty cool. I'm doing it through Zoom. Oh, you mean Big Fish? Oh, that movie's so good. I cry it every time I watch that movie too. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. So good. What's my progress? Sure, let's see how you're doing. Not a single small fry. I need to get small fry. That's right. Okay. Cool. I gotta go find the tiny little fish. Small fry. Which does, I mean, do they have to be small fry in the ocean? Can they be small fry in the streams? What constitutes a small fry? I don't know. I'm going to be honest, as much as kids and people in general need these sorts of activities, I don't think whatever governing body is in charge of whatever county, city, state should be allowing sports back, right? Yes. So, you know what? Ugh. I mean, here we get into a thorny potential topic, right? Oh, dang it. But I will say this. We did think long and hard about that. It's weird where we are right now because our percentages are looking good. Things are improving. We are in a bit of a bubble. And yet, I, of course, am keenly aware that this is precisely the kind of thing we need to monitor and watch. I will say that the YMCA is taking a lot of good precautions. There's not a lot of interaction between people. Obviously, I said there was a little bit of bump between the players. Yeah, that did happen. But this is the first time that's happened. It's done, I think, fairly safely. I take this seriously. Don't get me wrong. But I'm also aware there are certain places where this would be more important. This is a thorny topic. You know what I mean, though? Shark isn't a small fry. I know I was thinking that, Barry, but I was also kind of wanting a shark. Ooh, there we go. Got a small fry. Yeah, all right. A butterfly fish. But anyways, yeah, I do think, I got one of my masks, my new masks in today. So that was exciting. I've got some Legend of Zelda masks coming in. Should be kind of fun. But yeah. I'm definitely going to just throw out there once more for any of those of you who are lurking from the raid from RL Richie. Please do consider joining me again on Wednesday. Where we're playing Last Campfire. Please do consider leaving a follow if you like what you see. If this has been entertaining to you, I sure would appreciate it. And I'd love to see you, and I'd love to hear from you too. Oh, wait. That doesn't look like Small Fry. Right. Memory Martin is totally right. I get it. They're doing everything to keep everyone safe, but still, kids could be asymptomatic, and the family wouldn't know until it's too late. Yes, you are absolutely correct. I agree. Man, who knows? This is the weirdest thing in the world. And believe me, I am someone who has been advocating for treating this seriously ever since it started. So, oh no. All right. Small Fry have to be here. Hey, Donald's here. I'm driving home. Just gonna listen while I drive and lurk. Everybody, Donald Kimball here. Donald Kimball is a member of Family Friendly Live and a heck of a nice guy. I feel like we really connect. And so, awesome. Thank you so much, Donnie, for coming in. Enjoy listening whilst you drive. Drive safely. And I hope that you and your brother have enjoyed some time of vacation. Animate Barrel says, a content creator I follow has a neuromuscular disease. He's going to have to do more to keep safe than I do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Donnie wants to confirm that I'm safe. Yes. Thankfully, the fires abated. They started going in the opposite direction of my family. And that has been good. But of course, there's a lot of devastation here. And Southern Oregon has been hit incredibly hard. There's a ton of relief effort that's out there right now trying to give money, goods, services to families in need. And truthfully, it's overwhelming. There's a lot of places I know I've frequented that are completely destroyed. So, I know it's cliche to sort of blame the year, but truly 2020 has been an odd year. And I looked back at my my 2019/2020 academic planner. And I just went, what in the world? Because there's a big chunk of it where it's like I didn't even write anything in because it's just you're flying by the seat of your pants. So, yeah. Hey, look! Someone says, in search of followers, primes, and views, come on and go to this website, and you'll get all those things. Actually, Pete, no thanks. That said, if you want to stick around and hang out, if you stream and you want to share about your stream, that's fine with me. Ooh, there's something over here. Sorry, I know I'm never like this, but between living in Florida, having some high-risk family members, and having to deal with some new personal health stuff, it's making me a bit of a worrywart, I guess. Memory Martin, you are right to do it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Honestly, I am 100% on your side. I totally get it. It's something that I have been thinking about. It's a decision Ms. Mana and I made to allow Mana Sprout to do a little bit of this soccer through the Y. Again, our numbers in our particular county are looking a lot better. The percentages are looking a lot better. I'm keyed into that every single day. So, that's one of the reasons we made that decision. Does it make it any less risky? Unfortunately, probably not, because as you point out, we don't really know what other people are doing, so it's tough. But as Barry says, it's hard to make plans under high uncertainty. All around, exactly. Okay, here's a small fry. Let's get this fish. Hey, if you missed it, I actually would encourage you to go check out the VOD for the last game that we played on stream, which was A Short Hike. It was a fantastic game, and I'm reminded by the fishing that there was an excellent little piece on fishing where it's just encouraging you to sit back and take your time and be patient, which is rather unlike how fishing is even in this game, even though it's more about patience to some extent. Yay, at least this is helping. It's only a little bit, but it's helping, Memory Martin says. Aw. Another couple of things that I was thinking about in reflection, well, Ms. Mana helped me realize there was that whole scene in A Short Hike where the bunny rabbit wanted their red headband, and it was the tortoise, the turtle, that had it. Well, had not their headband, but had a red headband, and was the reigning champ, and the little bunny really looked up to the tortoise, and she's like, yeah, it's the tortoise and the hare. And I was like, how did I not see that? And really, how did I not see that, everybody? But it was such a cool little thing. I went, oh yeah. And there were a few other little pieces too that I realized later that I didn't talk about that were pretty profound moments. And I don't remember what it was that I did or didn't talk about, to be perfectly honest. I really enjoyed the race that I competed in, beach stick ball, and how it was all about everyone being a winner, so to speak. My favorite scene was perhaps the one with the little squirrel trying to get up the wall and rock climb, and they said, I can't do it, and they were panicking, and it was the other animal that was able to say, no, hold on a second. Take a deep breath. You got this. It was really cool. So I really liked how that unfolded, and there was a lot of other just good stuff as well, which I just think made for an excellent game, an excellent experience. Definitely worth your time. Our area has no cases, so people are lax on distancing, etc. But we are a major traffic route, so you never know who's stopping, right? So we aren't laxing on social distancing, masking, all of those things. We're well, I mean, us personally, in our town, there are certainly some who are, but we're not. We're taking that seriously still. Probably the most we've done is the Y piece, so we'll see. Oh, nice. Memory Martin's sister and them went to Barnes & Noble, managed to get the Pokemon Sword and Shield Strategy Guide Collector's Edition. Nice, and it came with all kinds of neat extras. That's cool, and it was cheap. Nice. You haven't gotten a player's guide since Pokemon Platinum? There's something special about those player's guides. I do love those. It's pretty cool. So who here is hyped for the last campfire, huh? Looking forward to it? I'm hyped. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going around in circles. I want to throw this out there. I'm thinking next week we're going to do Spelunky and Spelunky 2. I know we've got potentially Donnie who is listening to this. Yeah, Spelunky on Monday and Spelunky 2 on Wednesday, as I believe it's launching on Steam on Tuesday. Yeah, Donnie says yes. That is going to be my back-to-back special on Monday and Wednesday next week, and that should be good. Spelunky 2, it's a game I figure I just think it's going to come to the Switch, but I'm going to double dip if that's the case, because I want to play it, so... Did you see that Nintendo controllers were for sale? No, I didn't, Animate Barrel. No. Tell me more, tell me more. Although I did do another recording / unboxing with something that I think is rather cool, and it is this. And you might be saying, well, what is that? And where's the cord on your Super Nintendo controller? And why is there a button and LEDs on the bottom of it? And why are there a ZL and ZR button on the top with a USB-C connector? To which I would say, because this, my friends, is the Super Nintendo Online controller. Yes, and I'm excited to play a little Mario Maker 2 coming up with that, so that should be kind of fun. Sometimes I miss the old SimCity on SNES, Barry says. So chill normally. Wait, what now? Animate Barrel says Nintendo is selling full-size original classic Nintendo controllers? Hold the phones. There's some news. What? What? I'm Googling this. What are we... What? 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 Tell me what? What now? What? Where? Nintendo controllers news. Oh boy, sorry. This, I'm looking it up right now. Store. Okay, Nintendo Entertainment System controllers. Oh, are these the? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. I happen to have. Oops. Wrong drawer. Hang on a second. Oh, also, I may have landed out of scene there. I happen to have those as well, right here. This is the Nintendo Entertainment System 1, so you can play this on the NES Online game. So, game collection, I guess I could say. So it's got the little shoulder buttons there. It's funny, it's L and R on this one because there wasn't an L and R on the NES, obviously. But this one is unique in that you actually slide this whole controller right into your Switch, and that's how you charge it. But yeah, there you go. That's that one, and then I've got, of course, the Super Nintendo one now as well. I have 2 of these and 2 of the Nintendo ones, so I can play all my classic games with a very accurate controller. So, what do you mean they just announced them, Animate Barrel? Maybe it was just announced that they have them in stock, or maybe in your region. They actually have been out for a little bit in our region, so that could be. But I also see that I can add these to the cart, so I'm guessing that's probably what happened, is that they have them in stock. That's pretty cool. That'd be my guess, anyway. All right, my friends. I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to feel that tightness in my chest, and I am debating how much longer I want to go. Typically, I would go to about 10:30. I might go to 10 today. I'm not totally sure. Make it a little bit of a shorter stream. Of course, I will probably be wanting to go a little longer for the last campfire. Although I'm also going to throw this out there, is that I wouldn't be opposed to maybe just chatting for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. They used to be only for Nintendo Switch Online customers. Maybe it's open to everyone now. Oh, that could be. Oh, want to come wish on some stars? Maybe do an Ori Island tour? Memory Martin asks. Hey, Jack, welcome. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I'll go wish on some stars. That's what we'll do. And we got 10,000 bells. That's pretty cool. Let's sell a few things real quick whilst we can. And then we'll go visit Memory Martin for a little bit. All right. But yeah, that is really cool. I did not know that. Now, if they had an N64 controller, that would be cool. Of course, if they had an N64 online games collection, that would also be really cool. Just saying, Nintendo. Sounds like you can do it with Mario on 3D All-Stars. You kind of figured out a way to do it. Be kind of cool if you did. I don't know. What? I don't know. 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 All right. Let's assess the fossils. Assessed. All right, Memory Martin's going to open their gate. Awesome. And now I'm going to go and sell some things. Oh, man, I'm not tired or anything. I better be careful or else Donnie's going to fall asleep at the wheel. That's not a laughing matter, by the way. Boy, do I have a story there to share with everyone. Not tonight, though. Not tonight. But another time. During a real talk stream. What DIY extras do you have? I can go take a look, and then you can tell me if you want me to bring you any. Okay. Let's sell. I want to sell all of these shells, fish, fossils, rocks, and things. Oh, I guess we do have this lost and found item too. Maybe I should try and find that. Okay. I think Celeste is still here, so you can get the Zodiac DIY from her. Oh, that would be a new one for me too. Ooh, wow. We got some stuff. That's cool. Got a bag of bells. All right. Let's actually take a look. I'm thinking that we want to try and return this lost item, and then we'll go visit in that order, I think. All right, everybody's here barbecuing. Perfect opportunity to check and see. Did you drop something, Lopez? Well, Lopez, I've got this bag here. Bag of marbles, maybe? No. Check with Eunice. Does seem to be her style, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to go check with Eunice. You may have given me exactly the hint that I needed. Of course, if it's not her, we might have cause for consternation. Did I investigate the bag? Am I allowed to investigate the bag? Is it just me, or do you all see a green screen glow on Mana's hair? You probably do, to be honest. Yeah, I know I'm struggling a little bit with color balance and whatnot. I could try to adjust, but you'll see what happens here in a moment. Let's go over to this. I'll just show you. These are the things that I struggle with sometimes. Okay, so I could do a color correction. Makes a little difference. Not so much. See, more like just lightens everything up. Which actually, it's not bad, to be perfectly honest. I might even just stick with that, to also be perfectly honest. Also, it looks like there might have been a glow here that I didn't want. So I will fix that, possibly. Okay. That's a little bit better. But I could go into Chroma Key, and I can do the color spill, key color spill reduction. Okay, so that does stuff like this. You can kind of go like that. Oops, but you can kind of see how now in the corner there. See, it's this tricky. Maybe it's not that tricky, because I think I just figured it out. Never mind. Ah, my light just fell. Doot 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 doot. One moment, please. I'm gonna fix the thing. 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 Not sure I actually fixed the thing, but that's okay. What I will say is I also have the TurboGrafx 16 mini here, which would be a lot of fun to stream at some point. So that's another thing that we can include and consider. Okay. So it's still causing this issue here. We're doing a little live fix. And I'm not digging this, but we'll make sure this doesn't fall again. There. So I think we sorted that. Now, if I go in here and maybe put the color correction off. There you go. I think we've actually fixed that green screen color spill, haven't we? No glow. Looks a lot better already. I think we just fixed it, everybody. Hot dog. Yeah. Look at us. We can do a thing. Yeah, I think that was a really solid suggestion there. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. And I'm always excited by little improvements that we can do. So no glow. Jack is impressed. I'm looking over here on my phone. I'm not seeing it. Boom. It's all about fiddling with a few things, I think is what it comes down to. All right. Well, we've done that. And how cool is that, right? All right. Let's go back and go to the game here, shall we? Okay. And I'm going to raise the volume on the game a little bit. Just like so. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm looking at it right now. There's like a little, now it's like a white halo around me. Which I think there's even a way, can I add a stroke? I think there's a way to add a stroke. You know, so there'd be like a white border around me. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, there's a little one here now. Which I actually don't mind. I kind of like that because if it was not for that, I would get a little bit blended into the background. I don't want that. So it's kind of like a little hair light right now. Speaking of which, I've got this really bright light right here, which I don't love. But I kind of need it. Anyway, I'll work on that. Some things to continue to address. Oh well. Anyway. Do I have a watering can? I do, Memory Martin. Do I have it on me? I do not. What was I doing? Oh yeah, lost item. Finding Eunice. Okay. Eunice! Eunice! Eunice, where are you? Oh. There's a balloon. Let's grab that. Oh. Getting away. It's getting away. Try clicking on the item to investigate is what I'm being told. Okay. I mean, doesn't that open up the item so that you would not be able to return it? They would be like, oh, you didn't open it, right? Because I've done that before where they're like, oh, you didn't try to open it? I mean, all right, I'll try it. Let's see what it says. Lost item. Investigate. Someone lost this. That's all it says. Someone lost this. That was helpful. He says. Someone lost this. Hey, I got a wasp head model. That's a thing. Did I see Scooter's message earlier about finding time to do a short video with my headset for my review? Oh, no, I didn't. But yes, we did talk about that. I would be up for that still, like I said before. Just got to find that time. Let me know. Just shoot me a message. So it's usually a little more descriptive, like there's cookie crumbs on it. Ah, yeah, we kind of didn't get that. So it's unfortunate, but hey. Okay. Where is Eunice? Come on, Eunice. Where'd you go? Where's Eunice off wandering? Weird how the text doesn't change when you find out who it belongs to. That's a good point. Like it could have said, oh, it's you. Oh, here's Eunice. Eunice is at home. Oh, wait. Is this Eunice? Yeah, this is Eunice's home, I think. Actually, so certain anymore. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. I just realized I have never actually gone into Eunice's home. Can I be honest? This is not what I expected. No, I, um, uh, uh, um, uh, Eunice is like a poet, a deep soul. Why is she living in a laundromat? Um, um, Eunice says, I searched everywhere for this bag. Is it laundry? Is... I got a Monstera. What? Let's talk. There's a bug off Saturday. I know. I will catch some bugs. Why are you living in a laundromat next door to my house? I thought you were gonna, like, you know, not have a laundromat. But, oh, okay, all right, sure. Weird. It's even weirder because the sheep only wear scarves. Memory Martin's so true. What in the world? Okay, let's go in here real quick and pay a visit to Marina. That's so weird. Hey, my video looks strange to me. I don't know. Like the colors seem off. Here we go. There's Marina. I like Marina here. It has been a little while. What's up? Did you know Clay is going to spend tomorrow packing? I know. I wonder if he'll remember something. I missed it. We could try and find out what I missed. Save the video. See. Anyway. Wow, I really pay attention to the littlest of details. I literally haven't noticed until just now. Jack says, well, what if she was the local laundry lady? Because I don't see any washing machines in all of your houses. Good point. Good point, Jack. There you go. That might be it. Does the color seem off to you in some ways? I don't know. It kind of does to me for some reason. Always struggling with that. I don't know why. Let's go back here real quickly. Take a look. Oh, I was going to show you my DIY. That's right. I'm going to go back for that. And we could try that. See if that looks a little bit better. Eventually, I may get some different solutions for camera gear, but for now, it works. Hey, Mike Tron, greetings to you as well. Thanks. Lovely to have you here. Maybe lighter on the saturation, but it looks fine to me, Art of Mana. Yeah, it's not actually that high on the saturation, which is the weird thing. Wonder why it also looks... Yeah,
Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir. Followers.
Thank you. The Kid Genesis, I appreciate that follow. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. And we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna try something here. Yeah, let's try that. Little bit nicer. I like that. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, we just had a new follow, and thank you so much for that. Feel free to ask me anything, and here we go. We have a tree standee, log stakes, pear rug, wooden full-length mirror, wildwood wall, and a bamboo drum. Then, in terms of music, we have KK Stroll, KK March, KK Calypso, Comrade KK, Pondering, KK Groove, KK Moody, KK Parade, and KK Zamba. If any of those are things that you would like to pick up, please let me know. I can grab them for you. But yeah, Mictron, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I think that did make an improvement there on the look a little bit. I still look a little almost like yellow, if that makes sense. It's weird. It's a little bit weird to me. I wonder if I go... Okay, hold on a second. If I go back to this, what does it look like? I'm looking on my phone, of course. So there's a little delay. Yeah, it looks about like what it was. So it's not really worth it to have that green back. So let's go back to here. And what could we do? Go in here. I mean, we could always do something like that. It's actually increasing the contrast a little bit, but it might be good. Anyway, the Kid Genesis is smiling and going, I don't know, I'm just sitting here watching this new person fiddle with settings on his camera. I don't know if this is good content. It's good content. This is the best content. Oh, I don't think I liked that. I don't think I like that. I'm gonna undo that. Boom, undo that. All right, well, we're gonna undo this as well. See if that is better. Who knows? Hope the kids feel better, Memory Martin says. Definitely need a bamboo drum. What were the songs again? I'll let you know. And what do we have here? Twitchy Berry. Oh, Twitchy Berry is heading out. Twitchy Berry says, good night all. Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sleep well, do good, and be well. And I'll catch you next time. Yes, and Scooter with the best emote combination there. Very appropriate, too, at the moment, which is good. Okay. Right on. So we're going to keep all of that as it is, and let's go over here. So we have KK Parade, KK Moody, not Parag, KK Samba, KK Groove. Let me grab that bamboo drum. We've got Pondering, Comrade KK, KK Calypso, KK March, and KK Stroll. Any of those you want? But yes, Kid Genesis, thank you for coming on in. I am an E for Everyone family-friendly variety streamer, and I hope you just sit back and relax. Okay, I'm going to start moving, but I've got the one DIY anyway. And scene has been switched back there, Scooter. Thanks for the reminder, though. Oh, Memory Martin. Oh, I'm so tired. Memory Martin says, I think Moody and Groove. All right, I'm going to grab Moody and Groove. I kind of gave up on the small fry challenge because I'm just not getting a lot of small fries showing up. So, Moody and Groove right next to each other. Perfect. I'm on my way to your place, and we'll gaze at some stars. I'll give you a few things, and then we'll go from there, right? So this is Isle Mana for anyone who is new around here. This is just my personal island that I have been working on since this game first came out. But I'll be honest, obviously, if you look around, there aren't huge things like some of the people who have been playing this game have invested in making things like giant entrances and water features and things like that. I kind of keep a very natural approach to this, and I just enjoy the game. So it's fun. I'm going to be playing the Bug Off on Saturday, and I'll invite people to join me, and that's where we're at. I'm also going to be playing a game called The Last Campfire on Wednesday night, which should be a lot of fun. So I think it's my turn to hit the bed. Scooter says I definitely got to sleep more than I did last night. No problem. I get it. Mictron got a new laptop and is going to take it out for a stream test drive tomorrow. Nice. I hope it works too. Shoutouts to Mictron Gaming. Scooter, if you wouldn't mind shouting out Mictron, and I'm going to shout out Scooter102089. Who, by the way, just the other day was playing a little of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. 102089 right there. Boom, like that. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm not even covering my yawn. Thank you for that shout out there, Scooter. Okay. Connecting to the internet. Alrighty, so far it can handle me drawing, Mictron says. Okay. Nice. That's a good thing. Congratulations. That is really cool. I'm going to search for a friend. Ooh, it has a 1 terabyte SSD drive. Nice. That is really cool. All right, we're going to Sinnoh. That's what we're doing, everybody. Come fly with me as we go to Sinnoh. And drain our glass of a frothy mug of water. Scooter says, yeah, I had 2 big raids yesterday. Stayed up a lot longer than planned due to the raids. Ah, nice. No worries. Mictron says, whoa, hold the phone. I got 40 followers. Mictron, hold the phone. You've got 40 followers. That is cool. Since when? Mictron asks. Oh. Eek, I didn't think it would be that fast. I'm coming to meet you. Just making you a watering can. Oh, sorry there, Memory Martin. I forgot to grab that. 41 followers now, Mictron Gaming. Awesome. Do 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 do. Artist, gamer, and photographer. Indeed. Yeah, 41 followers. Look at that. Pretty cool. I am among them. Memory Martin says, it's cool. I've got a ton of resources. All right, thank you much. Here we go in the land of Sinnoh. And somewhere is potentially Celeste. I don't know this for sure. We got a nice looking place here. This is cool. Little Park Place Plaza. And Mictron says, I started back in 2016 when I streamed Life is Strange 1. Oh, wow, that's cool. Whee! Now, look, I would be helpful, useful mod by shouting out people, but currently grinding a game that recently updated first time in 3 months. Hey, fair enough. I won't hold it against you. Alright. I'm going to this old lighthouse. I'm gonna go stargazing. I wonder if I can just drop these items here too. Oops. I hear a friend. Hey there, how's it going, Memory Martin? I'm also thinking about switching over to my other controller that has turbo. Now, Scooter has one with turbo that actually looks really nice and kind of might be the better option, to be perfectly honest, but oh well. Hey, Memory Martin says, hi, chat. That's cool. Oh, do I have a little bit of juice in this? I do indeed. Okay, let's grab this. Change the grip order. We'll just use this one. Maybe. If it connects, there we go. All right, now, so Mana, I know that you want to be to do more streaming. About how much longer do you think you could stream in one setting consistently? What's the longest stream I've ever done? I think the longest stream I did was like 8 hours. But I think I can't remember if I did, I don't know if I did 8 consecutively. I mean, like, I still would have gotten up from time to time to, like, refill my water or whatever, but, like, without taking a significant break. I usually do factor in longer breaks, like lunches, where I'll even go offline for a little while when I'm streaming. I know one time I did an 8-hour stream where what I did was I did 4 streams during the day, 4 2-hour streams. And I broke it up with different games and things like that. So it would be like 2 hours, an hour off, 2 hours, an hour off, 2 hours, hour off, 2 hours. I think that's what it was. Oops. Hey, why didn't I not get that? Hey, why am I not getting these? What's going on? Isn't it Y? Isn't it Y? If so, why? 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 Hey, why am I not? Why is it not working? But I think I've done. Is it this one? Oh, it is. It's A. That's why. Just kidding. There we go. All right, I'm coming back. Silly me. I know for me, once I hit 3 hours by myself, I need a break. If I have some buddies over, I can usually go for 4 hours, 8-Bit Dad says. Jack says, earlier this week, I did my first stream in 4 months, and it lasted 14 hours. Are you kidding me? And Scooter says 14 hours consecutive. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do that. That is way too long. I definitely will never do, those 24-hour streams. That's just ridiculous. It's not healthy. I could see myself potentially doing 14 hours, again, with breaks factored in. I don't know that I would necessarily have to have even hour breaks, but I would probably at that point try and pace myself with every, half hour taking some time. But I generally just, I think my longest stream consecutively was 6 to 8 hours. And I figured that makes sense. It's like a work day, right? Again, it'd be ideal if I wasn't just sitting the whole time. But Scooter says, love you all. Have a fantastic night. Thank you there, Mary Martin. I will, I'm going to just keep standing here to stargaze for a bit. Do you need me to water something? Is that the reason for the watering can? You need me to water your hybrids? Honestly, I'm wanting to get some more shooting stars. Okay, good. I'm wanting to get some shooting stars, but they all seem to have gone away as soon as I got my turbo all set up. I'm sitting here holding down turbo ready, and nothing's happening. So darn. Makes sense. Seth says if you get caught up in the game, then you can't stop. It's true. That is true. That area next to my museum is my hybrid garden. Oh, nice. Okay. Makes sense, Memory Martin. That's where I will water then. Assuming that there are no more stars. Hey, it's a star. Nice. Waiting for another star. Waiting for all the stars. Let's see if we get a few more. Hopefully we do. I love that sliver of a moon that's there too. Come on. There we go. Now we're cruising. Now I can do it. Now I got it. Now we've got ourselves a party. Keep on coming. Ah, yes. The joy of turbo. minutes. All I gotta do is this. This is all I gotta do. This is all I gotta do, and I'll get the stars for me and you. All right. Now I've got the Pentatonics cover Stars stuck in my head, Memory Martin says. Nice. Okay. I am looking at the time. It's 10:15. We've got about 15 minutes left. So I think we'll do an abbreviated tour, Memory Martin. I will check out your hybrid flowers, do a little watering, and let's give it another couple stars, and then we can go grab those. Assuming we get a few more. It's nice to have gotten a few, though, if nothing else. So, a last campfire, that's coming up Wednesday. We've got the bug off coming on Saturday. Then we've got, well, all right, let's go now. Then we've got ourselves the couple of Spelunky streams, which should be a lot of fun. So that'll be coming up. And, oh, here we go. There's another one. Perfect. Another one. There we go. Another one. Let's get them all. What is this? Okay. Another one. Nice. Another one. Hey, you got a wisp over there. And then up we go. Let's water, shall we? We'll hold that. And water, huh? Oh, oh no. Oh no. Too late. Darn. That's okay. All right. Let's do this, shall we? So, Seth, have you played Super Mario 3D All-Stars? What do you think? Excuse me. Did I get them all? I feel like I did, but for safety. Memory Martin says, thanks, I don't get many people. Oh, no worries. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Even though I don't even know how to use the watering can because I barely use it in my own island. What do I do with this again? Barely use one in real life, too, to be honest. That's probably why most of the plants that are in my care don't want to be in my care. You switched the beach areas. Oh, cool. Okay. Did I get that one? Hold on, one more. Oh, and I think there's one behind this tree, too. Man, all of the stars. Okay, hold on. So we'll go like that, and let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, we got it just in the nick of time. So you've got an island beach that is for the community. Let's take a look. Nice, I like this. Nice and relaxing. Okay, very cool. It makes sense that that one's the one that you have by the airport. Yeah, I dig that. Hey, Stinky Hot Beans. Hi there, haven't tuned into your stream in a bit, but hope you're doing well. Gotta tell you, we've had all kinds of excitement as of late. And being that I'm in Southern Oregon, the fires hit hard. Lots of stuff. So, no, it has been a little while. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. And Blue James, hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here. I have actually just come off of a little bit of a break. And I needed just to do some self-care, a lot of stuff. A lot of big life changes and things. I'll definitely try and catch you up. I'm kind of nearing the end of this stream, so I can maybe go into a quick synopsis for you. But yeah, I'll be streaming again Wednesday. I'll be playing the last campfire. which I'm looking forward to. Memory Martin, I don't know what to say for here. It might be a nice section to try and build up with actual campfires. Speaking of campfires. I like that. Dig it. You live in Southern California. You totally understand. Okay, thank you so much, Stinky Hot Beans. Yep. You definitely understand then. It's been wild, so yeah. But hey, Memory Martin, this looks really good. And anything else you want to show me one last thing before I head out? Blue James, what is up? Marshall is the newest villager, I mean. Marshall, cool. I'm trying to remember, I think I had Marshall on my island before. I think. But I'm actually doubting myself a little bit. So I don't know. Is this Marshall here? Let's take a peek. Oh, that's Molly. Ooh, there we go. Got a couple of shooting stars. Oh, man. Yeah, Molly's asleep. I am trying this other controller for turbo, but I forget how annoying the analog stick is. You love Molly, Animate Barrel says? I don't think I know what Molly looks like. Is Molly a duck, actually? So many shooting stars. This is fantastic. And should I go in here, or? There we go. There's another one. I think Molly's a duck, but I don't remember. Ooh. And up to the mom lake. Love it. Hey, that was synchronated. Synchronated? Synchronated. Synchronized. Synchronated? Synchronized. That was synchronized, everyone. Synchronated swimming. Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's Celeste. What's up? I have been very much enjoying the sky. Would I care to watch nature's most beautiful performance? Absolutely. Oh, really? I would love said card, Celeste. Thank you so much. I anticipate a wonderful night as well. I got a Virgo harp. Nice. Very cool. I got a thing, everybody. Thank you. Very cool. Oops. Here we go. Got another one. This is good stuff. Okay. And another one. Man. Sky is full of stars tonight. Aha. Mike Tron is saying, alrighty, I am off to Dreamland. Good night. I understand I'll be not far behind you. Have a wonderful one, and I will see you hopefully Wednesday night. Again, everyone who's here, please do join me for that one. I think it's going to be a really fun game. And if you know nothing about the game, that's okay. And if you want to play the game on your own, that's okay too. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, you too, bud, Mike Tron says. Thank you, Jack, for the shout out for Mike Tron. I like the insides here. This is looking good. I like your puzzle and games. Solid. Yeah, fireplace would really make it. I dig it. I dig it. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I'm liking how this is looking too. I really like the dividers that you have. Those are really great dividers. I would be very interested in procuring a divider like this if you happen to have the opportunity. I like those. The wooden ones. And there's a washing machine. Yes, this is the island that washes its clothes. Isle Mana, no one would do such a dastardly deed such as that.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Hey, thank you so much, Thomas. Welcome on in. Fantastic to see you. Thank you for the follow. All right, Memory Martin, where are we going here? Hello. Hey, welcome on in. I'm Mana. I'm a family-friendly variety streamer. Play a lot of Animal Crossing. I'll be playing the Bug Off and inviting people to join me on Saturday. And look, it's the manga wall, everybody. And Bubblegum. This is your room, Memory Martin. This room's your jam. Cooper's in the dog bed. Aww. That's so great. Aww. Look at Cooper's in there. That's fantastic. Right on. Cool. Okay. Well, Memory Martin, I dig it. Thank you so much. I love that. I was just going to ask. I guess that must have been a custom design. What did we get here? Smile Isle. Good deeds are their own rewards, but go ahead and have some Nook Miles too. Nice. We've apparently had 10 items that we've returned to their owners. That's a good feeling. Wait, check out the basement, Memory Martin says. Oh, yes. I almost forgot the basement. We were sort of like the piece de resistance. I was surprised that you wanted to see or show me more. We had Bubblegum, KK Bubblegum. So, I mean, it's like, come on. Hey, oh, wow. That is cool. That is really cool. Okay, now I take that back. This is the piece de resistance. That is cool. That is cool. This is really turning out. I love that ping pong table, the pool table. The wall is really cool. I like the feel of this room. This is a good one. Ah, yes. Anyone wants to send something? Let's see, so you've got all the arcades, but it looks like you're missing a couple pinballs. I can help you out with that. You're missing 4? That back alley arcade, that wasn't supposed to be there, Jack says. That's awesome. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll take a look because I think I can help you the same way that others have helped me. And thank you, Memory Martin. That was super cool. Okay. Let's head out. And in the meantime, if any of you have any last thoughts, please do share them now as we prepare to wrap things up for the night. Of course, we're going to have to return back. We'll get on the old Dodo airport trawler or whatever it is, and then we'll call it a stream. Here we go, past the museum. Oops, more stars. Get another one. And there we go. So many stars, oh my gosh. How cool. Oh, wrong way. They keep coming. I'm not going to complain, don't get me wrong. I do love those shooting stars. Any last ones? Yep. Oh. There we go. And in we go. All right. Well, I've been waiting to show you all this since you came back. Thank you, Mary Martin. It's always a pleasure to do that. And by the way, look forward to a special Isle Mana, live from Isle Mana, where I will interview Memory Martin. Pretty cool person, and should be good stuff. So, all right, we're gonna go home, and Roger, we are out. Everybody, we're gonna snap our fingers as well, and we're gonna go like so. Boom. We are going to wrap this up. So I'm gonna look for someone to raid. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but let's take a look. Let's see here. What I would like to do, everybody, is we are going to raid someone I very rarely get a chance to raid, okay? But we are going to raid Jam Doggy. He's a huge supporter of this channel, heck of a nice guy, and I like I said, I rarely do get a chance to actually raid him. So the fact that we get to is pretty exciting. I'm going to go ahead and punch that in just in case he's thinking about wrapping up. Let's do raid Jam Doggy. He's a family-friendly streamer, plays a lot of Minecraft and simulation-type games. Very cool person. And we're going to get that started here in just a moment. So please give some Art of M love and share all the hype over there. If you are going to go to bed soon, I totally get it. But we're going to do this Mana Splash raid. If you've got the emotes, it's going to look a little something like this in the chat. And you can spam that in the channel and give lots of love. Please do consider following Jamdoggy if you enjoy it. If you want to come back, leave that tab up. That's perfectly fine too. But everybody, I'll be back on Wednesday with the last campfire. Thank you for the raid, RL Richie. Thank you for the follows, the Kid Genesis and Thomas. And thank you for the resubs. We had some resubs from Swirly Eyed Link and from oh gosh, I'm blanking. I'm so sorry, everybody. We had oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Oh, it was the bits that I was thinking of. Swirly Eyed Link was the resub. It was bits from Pixel Wave, RL Richie, and oh no, and there was a resub from 8-Bit Dad 7DC. That's who it was. I knew there was another one. I'm sorry. Had to go back and look. I feel embarrassed I didn't catch that. Anyways, everybody, do good, be well, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.